This is the Twins 36, currently on the pontoon here at Multihull World. As you can see, it's got a new mast, new rig, new sails, new deck gear, new forebeam mast, new windows, really a lot of upgrades on the outside. The cockpit configuration of the Twins 365 is a very safe, snug centre cockpit solution. Davits on the back, but the cockpit area provides a very sheltered position. No bimini or spray hood on this one at the moment, but with an all-over enclosure, this could be a very safe, secure space, and close to the mast, so very easy for sail handling. Everything coming back to the cockpit, so all the reefing lines, all the sheets, no need to move from the cockpit to safely sail the boat. Another nice feature of the Twins 365 is the all-round view from the helm position. You're not sat on a fly bridge or somewhere where you can't see as soon as the sails are set. This position is an extremely easy position to be able to sail the boat, and as mentioned before, all the sail lines come back to the cockpit for easy sail handling. Here on the helm you can also see the two levers for the forward and reverse, port and starboard, and the single lever for the engine speed. Nice easy entrance into the cockpit from the back deck, and underneath this hatch is the single central engine configuration for the Twins 365. Is this single central beta engine. All the services here above the waterline in the aft section of the cockpit, just behind the cockpit floor, and then down here you can see the hydraulic pack, because this engine drives the two propellers with hydraulic drive. As we move into the saloon, the large saloon door leads into the major parts of the saloon. The large seating area, table to seat up to about 10 people, so entertaining certainly isn't a problem. Stood here in the doorway to the saloon, there is full standing headroom. There is headroom here, so we can walk across and traverse from the door into the galley or into the owner's hull. But as you can see, there's not an awful lot of extensive headroom. It's just about 6 feet. As we go down the companionway steps into the starboard hull, there's a little dressing table or chart table, and then forward into the fully moulded shower and heads area. With a pump out toilet and black tank. And then as we turn round, extensive storage. That's one of the things about this owner's boat. There's plenty of storage spaces for securing all those things that you need when you're on an extended cruise. And then into the aft cabin, you have a single pilot berth, which could also be additional storage if you wanted to. Storage underneath the pilot berth, storage over the pilot berth, and then even more storage alongside the bed. The bed is a full-size double bed. It's in the stern of the boat, so it moves less when you're on passage, and of course because there's no engine under the floor, under the bed, then there's actually less noise in this cabin than it might be on a twin engine boat. Also here in the aft cabin is access to the longer term storage underneath the saloon. Light's not working very well there, but there's more storage here and here behind the door. So again, very much a boat that's set up for owner cruising. Good light, good headroom lots of headroom here in the hull. Just turn. Sitting in the saloon is a really nice open area, lots of seating accommodation, comfortable space to be able to put your feet up, read a book, keep watch. There's good visibility out of the windows. When the sail sets, it's setting over the top of the coach roof, so no obstacle forward for keeping a decent watch. And then down into the galley. The galley on this one is in the hull, and I'll come to that in the next piece. As we go down into the galley, you can appreciate that this galley is much larger than you'd normally find on a 36-37 foot charter cat. The galley surfaces, the galley space, the galley storage, both sides, inside, inboard and outboard, lots of room, eye level grille. The only thing that's missing on this boat at the moment for me would be a fridge, and I think that cupboard there I would probably give up to have a nice stainless steel fronted fridge in there. That would give you quite a lot of cooling capacity. Very light because of the light open area space here, and still connected with the saloon, so everybody in the saloon can still be engaged with whoever's in the galley. But in the galley you have all this preparation space, which again, if you're on a charter, if you're on a cruise rather than on a charter, you're going to meet on board a lot more, and preparation, storage and preparation space is important. Amidships on the port hull is a second heads and shower. This one a walk-through one with a pull-out shower tap. Again, plenty of storage. And then you walk through into the guest cabin. Guest cabin has, again, seating, additional storage, and a nice large double bed. Again, mounted fore and aft, but without the engine noise underneath it. It's giving you quite a lot of space without too much noise. Again, inside, on the inside of the cupboard is another door with more storage. So you can see lots of headroom here, so not limited at all in terms of volume. Plenty of shoulder width as well, so you can walk through. Also in the port aft cabin is the main breaker supply for the AC services, and also the hot water tank with the black pipes coming from the engine for engine cooling, the red and blue pipes for the services for around the boat, and also AC services for heating the tank when you're alongside. The headlinings and interior are in really good condition. They've recently been refurbished. The woodwork is in good condition. So generally it's a boat that you can pretty much pick up and go with. There's very little work to do. Here we are again in the midships heads area, and I know I've made a big thing about storage in this short video, but here's another example of an enormous amount of storage space available. This is storage underneath the cockpit, accessible here in the door, and this area you'd use for longer term storage of spares, parts, things that you need to take with you if you're going on a long distance trip, but don't need immediate access to perhaps. So this is engine spares, perhaps the water maker might go in here. This would be quite a good place for the water maker for that sort of thing. This is the view from the galley on the port side across to the starboard hull, the owner's hull, and here you can see the step up from the cockpit floor up onto the seating area, so you can see exactly why there's a bit more headroom there than there is when you're sitting. So in summary, it's Twins 365. It's not a brand new boat, but it's in extremely good condition. lot of refits and repair work, and at her current market price of 98,000, she represents really good value for somebody who wants to not have to do too much work, but to get away and go long distance sailing with a budget of less than £100,000.